It's Overwatch 2's first anniversary, and with it comes an all-new set of patch notes. First off, since it's Overwatch 2's anniversary, returning events are here, such as Battle for Olympus, Catch Amari, Star Watch, and Mischief and Magic, so check those out. You'll also be able to take on new challenges and receive Overwatch credits, which can be spent on returning legendary skins. There's also an all-new game mode called Hero Mastery, which has been teased for quite a while by Blizzard. This is where you can hone in your skills and test your knowledge on how to play your favorite Overwatch characters. And now moving on to the patch notes, we have some buffs and nerfs to a couple of tanks, DPS, and supports. Let's get right into it with the first tank change to Junkerqueen. Junkerqueen's Jagged Blade impact damage increased from 50 to 65, so that first hit she hits with her blade will now be dealing 15 more damage. Orisa, definitely the hot topic of this patch and the undisputed best tank in the meta currently. Her last set of buffs really pushed her over the top, so they are partially reverting what they did with Fortify. Fortify's cooldown begins when the ability is activated instead of when it ends, but the cooldown is now 16.5 seconds instead of 12. It is the same exact time cooldown of 12 seconds because Fortify lasts for 4.5. So this is a net change for Orisa. And the overhealth bonus has been decreased from 125 to 100, so a little bit squishier during that Fortify bonus. The next tank up for change is Zarya, and this is an interesting one. Zarya's projected barrier, which is the one she uses on an ally, not herself, is being buffed. The health increase has gone from 200 to 225, the cooldown decrease from 10 to 8, and the size increase is 15% bigger. So this is incentivizing Zarya players to use their bubble on allies instead of spamming it on themselves. With the bigger hit size and health, you're able to gain more charge. That's all for the tanks, and now moving on to damage. The first one is Ashe, which is a minor buff. Reload time decreased from 0.25 to 0.2 seconds on her main attack. Up next is Bastion, who's also been a hot topic after the Season 6 patch notes, is receiving a little bit of a nerf to his tactical grenade. Impact damage has been decreased from 30 to 15, and now his ultimate can no longer deal critical hits, which Blizzard claims is a bug fix. Up next is Mei, who is also receiving some buffs after her mini rework. Up first is her Endothermic Blaster. The damage increased from 65 to 70 per second, and the duration before slow falls off between primary fire hits is increased from 0.5 to 0.6. It's a little bit more damage and a little stronger of a slow. And her Deep Chill, her new passive introduced in the previous patches, is now gaining a buff. The bonus damage can now also be triggered by Mei's quick melee. This should be interesting, and I can't wait to see how many melee Meis there are in this new patch. Up next is the supports, and the support passive is receiving a nerf. The duration until support passive activates is increased from 1.5 to 2 seconds, so you have to have not taken damage for 2 seconds now to start regaining your health. Moving on to the heroes, Baptiste is the first one receiving a nerf to his regenerative burst. Instant healing decreased from 50 to 40, and the heal over time decreased from 50 over 5 seconds to 40 over 4 seconds. So 20 less healing and 1 less second of healing as well. And the last hero change is Kirkio. Protection Suzu now passes through enemy heroes. So this is a quality of life change for Kirkio, and instead of throwing your Suzu and it hits the enemy hog instead of the teammates behind him, it's actually going to do that now and save your teammates. Well, those are all of the new things coming to Overwatch 2's first anniversary patch notes. What are you looking most forward to in this mid-season patch? Let us know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.